Hello again, it's Hannah here from Blue Ferret Boarding with fantastically gorgeously snuffly Snaffles, who is supervising today's video. Mwah. So this whole month we've been talking about breeding versus adoption. Now hopefully I haven't put too many noses out of joint just yet, and if I have, I'm sorry, but these are my views. So this week we're talking about adopting from a rescue. We've touched on it several times because obviously this whole topic is one big thing and I'm just pulling out strands to discuss, and I'm going to be overlapping at times. So there are many reasons that ferrets come into rescues, including just unwanted pets that are surrendered to the rescue by their owners, unwanted pets that have been thrown out and found as strays, ferrets that have been attempted to be, the owners have attempted to euthanize and not managed, and those are nasty cases, and ferrets that are just unsuitable for the people that have bought them. And there are many other reasons ferrets come into rescues, but those are some of them. The reason I'm saying this is because many of those ferrets are coming in with quite serious psychological scars, and like any other animal, they need care and they need normalized, they need socialized and worked with for them to be a caring, safe and loving animal again. And they can be. This boy's a rescue. I don't know his background, but as you can see, this guy's a softie. He's more likely to lick my makeup off than hurt me. Aren't you, dude? So why get your ferret from a rescue, especially when they're already second-hand and are damaged goods, for want of a better way of putting it? Well, because these dudes are already in the world. These dudes are already needing homes, not just wanting homes. These guys need homes. And that, to me, is a huge thing. You know, these guys are just looking for homes. And with a rescue, what you're going to get is, for your rehoming fee, you are going to get a ferret that has been neutered. Really important for making sure that there's no further unwanted ferrets brought into the world. This is the forward planning, literally. Neutered, they will have been jabbed for canine distemper, which is a serious and nasty condition for ferrets as much as it is for dogs. So they will have been vaccinated for that, and they will have been microchipped. Now, depending on whether or not that ferret is male or female, these costs can mount up to well in over £100. So for your rehoming fee, you're getting quite a lot of buck for your bang for your buck. So your ferret from a rescue will have been vetted. Literally, it will have had a health check. It will have been chipped, neutered and jabbed for canine distemper, as I've mentioned. But more importantly, you will have been vetted as well to see your circumstance, your family or home situation and your home environment, to know what type of ferret is best suited to you. And that's so important, to get a good happy mix, because not every ferret and not every ferret's personality is going to suit every person. The same way as some people will get an older cat because they want something that's just a bit calmer, a bit more cuddly and a bit more happy in front of the fire with a warm blanket, where some people will want something that's bonkers and busy to keep them entertained and to play with. And so it is with ferrets. And your local rescue should vet you as much as the animal to make sure that there's a good pairing. And this is where we go back to the fostering again, and that a lot of ferrets are given out to foster volunteers to do that work with the animal, to say, actually, this guy's a bit feisty, he's still a bit bitey when he gets super excited. So for all I've worked with him, he can go to a home, but don't go to a first-time ferret owner. Go to somebody perhaps who's worked with ferrets before isn't afraid of a ferret that wants to just put his mouth around your hand. Where, again, as I've mentioned before, if it's somebody who's not had a ferret before, you want a ferret that is bomb-proof, that's easygoing, that isn't at all, even when they're super excited, isn't going to bite you. Basically, somebody like our Snuffles here, who is just happy for a warm bed, a cuddle, and a bit of water, aren't you, dude? And so it's about matching the ferret. And so with a rescue, you are getting all of that, and you are getting the further support of the rescue and of the community of the rescue to help you through. And as a first-time ferret owner, that's really important, that you've got a community you can ask questions of. And that is one of the reasons we do these videos, to help you guys partly through that journey. But, you know, join your Facebook community, find your Ferret Nation people, and they are your community and they are your family, and they will support you. But please always consider adopting a ferret over getting one from a breeder whenever possible. Sorry breeders, this is possibly putting you out of business, but you know what I mean. Okay, we've got one last video for this month, and then we're going to talk about something entirely different. See you next week.